We are often our own worst enemy when it comes to constructive criticism. Creating some wiggle room for mistakes could help us appreciate the success in the moment instead of having to unnecessarily wrestle our inner critic. After all, failure is a part of the journey towards success. This week's question is, am I making allowance for mistakes and failures in my life? What an interesting time to get a question like that. Since I have to give an answer right now, the truth is no. Even though I really don't want to accept that realization. One of my friends told me that when you have a kid, you get superhuman abilities that allow you to focus and be more productive. A part of me couldn't wait because I felt like my productivity was peaking for a little while. I have my moments where I plan with enough of a buffer, and then other times where I cut everything super close. When I do that, I'm not giving myself much permission or space for failure. This realization is crucial because as an entrepreneur, I know that failure is part of the journey towards success. By consistently planning with a buffer, I can create more room for mistakes and growth, embracing failure as a necessary step on my path. My friend was right. You are more productive, but it's because you cut more things out. You start to recognize how much you value your time with your child, and you need to be prepared for times when they need you, even if you weren't planning on being there. As much as those pop-ups suck, those are also some of my favorite moments as a dad. The last few months have not been easy. I set some really ambitious goals this year, and I nailed every one of the ones I was solely accountable for. But I missed some pretty big ones that required me to rally a group or team of other people. I can't help but mention that I feel a bit of regret that I wasn't a better leader and that I didn't make more of an allowance for failure. The best I can do, and you should do if you were in a similar situation, is learn from it. At work, I've already started to be more focused on reducing initiatives and cutting back projects. I've added extra emphasis on gathering data from customers and employees to prioritize our roadmap. As it relates to my goals, I've highlighted the ones I accomplished that made me feel really good, and I've left the others that were okay. I'm going to use that to be more intentional with how I set my goals next year to ensure I leave enough space to make mistakes and experience setbacks. And more importantly, doing fewer things that have a bigger impact for me. Thank you to the nearly 4,400 members who signed up to accelerate their learning. I'm grateful to be on this learning journey with you. Get after it.